Tonight on Studio One, raising awareness of Alzheimer's this very weekend.
Our week of festival food ends with celebrity chef Silvana Rowe.
Libyan designer Fadwa Barouni shares her, elegant creations.
Heading into the weekend, it is Studio One.
As always, they're live from Dubai.
Welcome to your So Close I Can Almost Taste It Thursday night. Anyone walking behind us? No. Well, it is your Thursday night edition of Studio One, and before we start your weekend, let's talk fashion, health and food for the next 30 minutes.
What's it taste of?
What?
The weekend.
Fun.
Good! Plus it's the final of the guessing game. And our top two players will be on the phone trying to guess the identity of tonight's famous face.
That's all coming up, but first let's say hello to celebrity chef Silvana Rowe. Silvana,
hey.
Welcome back to our Studio One kitchen.
Thank you.
Great to have you back on.
Yes,
but what are you preparing for us tonight?
Well, we're preparing the most delicious, succulent, amazing Moroccan chicken bastilla. Chicken bastilla is a very traditional dish that is served on Moroccan food festivals, but also if you're very lucky, you know, somebody can cook beautiful homemade food. This is the best. So we use the best chicken, we use some walnuts and honey, some egg, beautiful herbs and spices, and what we call, golden liquid here.
Ooh, that smells
this
amazing.
Is saffron, yes, very expensive.
Is this simple to prepare?
Very simple. I'm going to show exactly. It's basically...
No. Tom will join you in the kitchen
whenever you're ready.
You will show us how this entire dish is prepared. This is a Moroccan specialty, and the recipe to this is available on our Facebook fan page. Now, on Thursday, we like to bring some glitz and glam to the studio, and this week we are joined by local designer Fadwa Barouni.
Come on out, Fadwa.
I'm out.
Here she comes. Seen you somewhere before, not quite sure where. We've met before somewhere, haven't we?
Try not to trip. Those heels are beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Fadwa, welcome to Studio One.
Thank
you. It's great to have you on, and this is the first time that we've had a Libyan designer in studio. Now, you have a very interesting story because you were working as a petroleum engineer in Edinburgh. Where did Barouni collection come from?
In my previous life. Well, it has been always in my blood since a young age. My family insisted that I study engineering, and I did, and I don't regret it. It's a great foundation for what I'm doing now. And that I did my second degree in Scotland, and then I retrained to become a fashion designer.
I believe that you're, because I mean, you're a trained engineer, some of that is reflected in your collection as well?
Absolutely. Engineering is still in my blood.
Well, let's see it in the flesh if we can, because we've got two lovely models with your collection today. They're from FLC Models, so a big thanks to all the team there. Let's bring out the first of our models, who is Lilia. And Fadwa, maybe you could talk us through the actual piece itself.
Absolutely. I mean, this collection has been strong and inspired by the Arab Spring, so it's actually a gift from me to all women who want to look strong and powerful. This dress, what I call a red carpet dress, it actually accentuates the waist and hides all what we call the danger zone. It's what I call it's reveal but hide. So I mean the arms are hidden, but it's in an attractive way.
It's a beautiful piece, and thank you to Lilia for that, and special thanks to everyone from FLC Models.
Thank you.
Oh, a really impressive piece over there.
Next up, we've got model number 2, also from FLC. So Fadwa, over to you to describe what Mila is wearing. Come on out, Mila.
Oh, wow. Look at that. So tell us about this one, Fadwa.
Well, okay, this is like a dress underneath, and it's a very classy dress, but I lined it with white, so it reflects light, it gives more movement, and it looks lighter than being just black dense. And the coat is very reasonable for the climate here in the winter time, because it's just cotton tweed, but it adds glamour too. Can you please turn around? And tie it up.
Wow, okay.
Tell us about the detailing at the back, because I noticed this fabric that's hanging at the back.
I mean, actually, I like combining different fabrics. So I mean, I've chosen like some glitz and blitz in the fabric of the coat itself, and velvet to light velvet for the tie up, just to give it some kind of details and some contrast.
So many sort of influences. Any Scottish influence in the designs
Well,
as
my
well?
husband's Scottish. What do you think?
Ah, so it's there, isn't it? It's all
It's
coming
in the
through.
blood again.
Beautiful.
Great
Well,
stuff.
thanks to the model
Thank you very
and
much.
to everyone at FLC Models for providing us with the two gorgeous girls tonight. Now, I have to ask you about the dress you've got on right now, because I believe it is one of your creations as well.
Absolutely. My husband is Scottish. He won't allow me to spend more money to buy.
Tell us about the
See,
dress.
I know that, having a Scottish mother and father. Yeah,
Sorry,
it's a lot of
sorry.
thrift.
They are nice people. They are. Well, I do concentrate on like giving the illusion of a small waist. We all women like to,
Of course,
you
don't
know.
we all?
So I mean, at the same time, it's a very easy dress to wear because it hides all the danger zone. It's a dress that, you know, I think a working woman that can wear to the office, and then, you know, just like add some jewelry and becomes something that you go with to a restaurant or like a party at night.
But we've got another of your creations as well, just
Yeah.
over there on the mannequin at the moment. Maybe you can talk us through this particular piece.
Well, this dress, I like it very much because I designed the fabric itself. So I went to India, I've given them it's basically a sheet dress, and you know, all I did, I added to the length of it to give it an extra glamour. It's a piece that can be worn with a different wide range of women, of like age, you know, from young to more mature women. And then there is the cape, you know, just like I feel a woman wearing pashminas, or, you know, it's a bit boring, or so I added this piece to give it more glamour.
I really love the prints as well, and the jacket is something that we haven't really seen before with a loose fit, and as you said, it properly and correctly
Adds.
covers all your danger zones. And
Absolutely, the danger zone is my
And
concentration.
we're coming into that season now where you can comfortably wear a jacket at any time of the day, pretty much.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
all right, moving on to the last gown, which is on the mannequin right now.
Now again, you know, this piece is like very powerful. It is like draws the eyes towards the upper part, and it's very comfortable piece. And you know, again, you know, it's the
waist.
flowy and easy to wear. I use mainly natural fabric, so, and I like contrast between rigid fabric and more flowy fabric. I just like to create contrast and more powerful
Beautiful
collection.
stuff. And a lot of people will want to know where they can find out more. You've got shows coming up? Are you in boutiques?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I sell through Salam stores in Merdif, I sell through Bibumi on Jamira, I sell through Rivage in Dubai Mall and Sunset Mall. And actually, I would love to invite all the viewers of this program to our fashion show if they are interested to see the rest of the collection next Wednesday, 25th of September, in the Sunset Mall in Jamira
We'll
Beach
put the
Road.
details up on the Facebook page, can't we?
7:30.
Definitely.
Please join me.
We'll
will.
put all the links and the details on our Facebook fan page. Fadla, thank you so much for coming
Thank
to
you
our
for
studio. It's been
having
an absolute pleasure. Beautiful pieces, sophisticated, clean cuts, and really sharp tailoring. For more information, do log on to our Facebook fan page, facebook.com/Studio One Live.
Keeping out for a range of kilts coming up next time. After the break, why we shall be remembering World Alzheimer's Day this coming weekend.
Right after this. Welcome back to Studio One. Now, starting this Saturday down at Dubai Mall is a special community event designed to raise awareness of World Alzheimer's Day.
Chance to find out more about the disease and get a free medical consultation too. Here to tell us more, the CEO and founder of organisers Forget Me Not, Desiree Vlekan. Thank you very much indeed for being with us.
Thank you for
Kind of you to come on down. It's a busy weekend, and of course a weekend to remember World Alzheimer's Day. Why is it important that we should come out in force and remember a day like this right here in Dubai?
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting
Not at all,
forgetme.org.
always welcome.
in your wonderful show. As you know, Alzheimer's disease is it's an underexposed subject matter.
Yeah.
There is always a social stigma which surrounds about this disease. So with the event we're having on Saturday, remember World Alzheimer's Day at the Dubai Mall, we're hoping to eliminate that social stigma that surrounds the disease. During the event, we would like to raise awareness about Alzheimer's, provide information to the general public, and at the same time, pay special tribute to the senior citizens.
Now, many of us at some point in our lives would either have had a family member who has suffered from it or at least heard about the disease. In fact, my great-grandfather had Alzheimer's before he passed away many, many years ago. So, I mean, this is a subject that is close to my heart as well. Would you say that there's enough awareness in this part of the world for Alzheimer's?
Well, unfortunately, not much. This is what we are trying to achieve. Forgetmenot.org, we have a website, www.forgetmenot.org, where we provide information. It's a reference platform about the disease. It's meant for people with non-medical backgrounds to understand what Alzheimer's is all about.
The event itself, Dubai Mall, this coming Saturday is when it starts. Just give us a bit of information as to when and where and how we can get involved.
Yes, it will be happening at the Dubai Mall, at the Waterfalls Atrium area, ground floor. We're going to have an opening ceremony at 12 o'clock, where we're going to unveil a photo wall. So we hope that you guys can come and join
What is
us.
the photo wall? How do you get involved in the photo wall?
Well, it's like a mural. It's a collection of photos of famous personalities who had Alzheimer's.
Okay.
And if you have a loved one you want to commemorate on this day, you can bring their photos and we can post it there.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, you've been kind enough to extend an invite to us, so we can definitely come down and attend the event. But how can the community out there be part of this this community event as well?
They can just visit the website, www.forgetmenot.org, to check out the schedule, the program events, and they can see our future events, the community events we do around the UAE.
And there are on-site medical consultations. Are they going on during that time as well?
Yes, there are some experts on site who can provide information, basic information, and possibly referrals, what can be done if you have a concern. So
And how to keep an eye out for symptoms of early onset Alzheimer's.
the prevention, the symptoms and signs.
Okay.
Is this the first time that an event like this has been organized in this part of the world?
So far, this is the first, possibly the first celebration about World Alzheimer's Day in the UAE.
Oh, okay. Fascinating subject. I mean, event details, as you mentioned, from Saturday to Monday down at Dubai Mall next to the waterfalls. And for more information, you can always log on to our Facebook fan page.
Yeah, facebook.com/Studio One Live. Desiree, thank you very much indeed to you. Thanks to all the team for Get Me Not. You're going to have a busy weekend, but for a very worthy cause. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So we'll definitely be heading down to Dubai Mall. But for now, Sylvana is cooking up a fuss in the kitchen. Let's find out what she's up to.
Welcome to the kitchen.
Oh, this took you a long time, didn't it?
Just
You must be hungry.
miles away, that is.
I know.
Absolutely.
I know,
The other
I
end of the
know.
house, that is, I tell you.
Sure.
Wonderful to have you back.
Thank you so much.
What a
It's great
summer
to be
you've been having.
I
Actually,
know.
before we get onto that,
Yeah.
talk us through the
Okay,
first stages of our
so-
Bastilla.
Bastilla, it's just the most amazing, delicious, kind of totally luxurious pie, if you want for a better word, but it's Moroccan and it's always a celebration of something. So the spices we use, what we started was some garlic, some ginger, some turmeric, ras al hanout as well. Ras al hanout is a very special spice. It's actually a blend. Smell this. It's like the Silk Road, you know?
Oh, wow, hang on.
So we start with that. We start with some onions, adding the garlic, the ginger, the spices, the chicken, cook it very slowly until it gets like that. Once it is like that, we shred it, and you can see the color it's here, the flavor it's here. We have lined a ring with this pastry. This is brick pastry, but you
Brick
can
pastry,
use brick.
okay.
But you can actually use filo pastry. The reason I'm using brick is because I find it a little bit more sturdy, a little bit more kind of tough to use under the lights here.
Yeah.
But filo pastry is just fine. Next thing, I have some walnuts and honey here.
Okay.
That is the next layer. So above the chicken, basically just walnuts, just raw, delicious, beautiful walnuts, which we're going to layer on the top of the chicken, so like that.
That's so good. It almost looks, and I suppose that acts as a sort of natural
And it's
glue, if
sweet
you like,
and
is
it's
it?
salty. Yeah, it is delicious. And on the top of it, I put some scrambled egg with spices again and
Wow.
some onions. I'm now going to top it up with lots of coriander.
Whilst the coriander's going on, I've got to ask you. I know
Yeah.
that you're being very modest at the moment, but chopped
Yes,
Chopped
yes. I'm one of those.
in
that-
America
Yes,
on the
yes.
TV.
I know.
You
no,
over
I'm
the
thrilled.
summer.
I'm absolutely thrilled. Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm traveling again on Saturday to record some more of the Chopped there, of the Chopped business. Basically, Chopped is one of the biggest shows in the world, and it's great fun. And I'm one of the celebrity judges, so no cooking for me there. You know, I'll be judging other chefs type of thing. So it's good fun. It's a lot of travel. And it's phenomenal, really, to be able to go there, you know,
Well, it's an
to
absolute
do
privilege
that.
to have you back here in our humble kitchen.
I love
after
it, I love it, I love it, I love
I think
it,
they've got a
you
bigger
know.
larder than us, haven't they? A few more products in the
Well,
kitchen.
it is a little, well, you know, it's a cook show. You do fashion here, you do politics, you do social issues, you do everything. You're so multitasking, you and Ash, you know, pretty amazing.
Right, what have we done with the?
So what have we done? We covered it, we wrapped it. So what I'm going to do is actually coat it beautifully with just egg wash. And you know what? This is only needs about 180 degrees, 10 minutes, because everything in there is cooked. So I'm going to put it in the oven and bring you one that I did earlier, because
Okay.
you know, we have time, but not that much time.
And talk to me about the Sylvena Row Roadshow. Everything's going well at the moment. apart
Everything is
from
going really well. I'm
celebrity
traveling a lot.
appearances?
I'm traveling a lot. I'm loving Dubai. Dubai is loving me back, but I'm kind of in and out. So I'm not settled here or anything. I'm still very much based in the UK, but I'm still at the H Hotel, if I'm allowed to mention that. We had an amazing iftar there. You know, I'm helping the guys.
Cool.
So it's kind of a good place to be.
Well,
Right.
good. Whilst you get that one ready, I'm going to
Yeah.
ask Ash to come on over and have a little go.
Please.
What's gone on
Hello.
top, Sylvena?
So this is just a beautiful decoration because it's such a celebratory cake, kind of. It's a cake almost, let's be honest. It's so luxurious, you know, let them eat cake type of thing. But there is some cinnamon goes on the top. Pistachios have gone. I've done these lines with pistachio, and here's some icing sugar. And this is the beauty of it. You combine the cinnamon with the icing sugar, and there you've
So you've
got
got the
it.
savoury of the fillings,
The chicken,
a little
the
sweet
egg,
on top.
the honey inside, yeah. So it's kind of really one
What
of
do you
those.
do? You just pick it up like that and eat it, do you?
You know, you can make it small, tiny little things. I like it in a square, you know. So, do you want to see it inside?
Yeah, I'd love
Yes,
to.
please, of course.
Okay.
Let's get trying.
Listen to
look
that.
at
Just
that.
listen to that.
You got that
Nice
crunch.
and crisp. Look at
But I
that.
want you to look inside what's going on. Is the camera looking at
Look
this?
at
Oh,
that.
Can the
wow.
camera give me a close-up camera?
Look
Come
at
next
those
to me, please.
layers.
Come on.
Look at the layers.
Yes,
you're picking
look
up
at
that.
this.
Look at that, beautiful.
Okay, well that's my side of it.
Let me just cut you one, and you and Ash can dig in.
I mean, the crew looks very hungry, and
Yeah,
I'm
this
sure that
was
they'll
one
be
of the
really mad at
specialities
us
for
if we
iftar.
finish the whole thing.
One of our specialities,
Right,
and
let's
people
get in and
loved
see if
it.
I can ruin it.
No, just use your fingers.
Do you
It's a
mind?
pie, remember? Oh,
Okay, it's
Oh,
a festival. It's a
it's so
festival
good.
taste.
it's so good. It's like 1001 spices in there. You know, it's delicious. It is very special. I mean, that honey and then walnut.
Sylvena, that is divine. That is going to go.
So good.
You can't, that is absolutely
Thank
out of
you.
this world.
Thank you.
Stick around. We're going to have a little more of this later. We're going to offer a short break now, but when we return, it's time to finish that and the big final of the guessing game.
Right after this.
Welcome back to Studio One. It's all become clear to me. The taste of the weekend is chicken pastilla. That is divine. Time now for the final of the guessing game. You're all on the edge of your seats at the moment. This week's top two players, there weren't many to choose from in fact this week, have the chance to guess the identity of the celebrity on the screen behind us. Have we show it? There it is. Look there.
On line one, we have our top two players from this week, hoping for the chance to win. Umaira was our highest scorer, and she is on line one. Hello, Umaira.
Yes.
Are you ready to play?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know
I
the rules,
am.
right?
Yeah, I am ready to play.
All right, just hang in there.
Okay.
Joining us on line two is, well, it should be Rami, but unfortunately Rami is unable to join us. But Mark has stood in for Rami this evening. So Mark, you on line two?
Yes, I am.
Good stuff. Fairly straightforward. There's an image on the screen. You have to guess for it. But as you're second in line, you have to wait for Amira to go first, OK?
Lucky me.
All right, mate. Well, so we'll go over to line number one first. Ash, take it away.
All right, Umaira, are you ready to guess the celebrity who is on the
Yes, I
screen behind
am.
us? Yeah?
Yeah, I am.
All
I
right,
say
you
now?
have 10 seconds and your time starts now.
Will I get any clue?
She is an
No.
Indian.
Don't give any clues. It's so
She's
easy.
Aishwarya Rai. She's Aishwarya Rai.
Well done. Congratulations. Look at that. There we are.
I just said she's an Indian.
Well done. Good stuff. How goes
She
the...
is Aishwarya Rai.
Right, what we're going to do for the next 4 minutes then, hey? Good. Well done to you, Amira. Congratulations. You are the winner. Mark, bless you. Thank you very much indeed for joining us live on the line. You didn't even get a shot at the glory because Amira was so good. But thank you to both of you for taking part in the guessing game. And there she is.
There she is.
Or there she is.
Former Miss World, Indian Bollywood
Just do me a favour.
siren.
Just
mother
do me a
of-
favour. Just stand
Yeah.
there for a moment. Just stand
Okay.
there for a moment.
Yeah.
Because a lot of our viewers do suggest that there is a little bit of a similarity there.
Oh, come
What do you reckon,
on,
people?
Stop it.
What do you reckon?
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. You had to do this to me, didn't you? Well, anyway, thank you so much for joining us this week, and Umera, and unfortunately, Mark, hopefully we can play with you next week.
Yes. That's it, isn't it? Let's go
Yep.
to Savannah
Come,
because there's
come,
plenty
come
more
in.
Bastia to be
More time for
eaten.
eating.
It has been a very busy week, absolutely packed, in fact. But we are back on Sunday with more. Thanks to all the guests who joined us throughout the last 5 days. To everyone who left their comments on our Facebook and Twitter page, to all those that took in the competition, and more.
Make sure you tune in at the same time next week as we find out why Kobe Bryant is in town and we start our fish week.
Big bad Kobe, that's right. Yeah, seafood, shellfish in the kitchen. But that can all wait because of the Bastilla. Have a great weekend. See you then.